I've held Bitcoin in my personal portfolio for a number of years now, and with this latest run up to 93,000, on its way to hit 100,000, it's made me think about the investment thesis on why I've been holding Bitcoin for a number of years. And it's pretty much, in a nutshell, I hold Bitcoin because central bankers of the world, mainly the US, can continue to print their own currency anytime they run a deficit and devalue fiat currencies and more or less tax individuals that hold assets. So by holding Bitcoin, I'm protecting those assets because Bitcoin goes higher as central banks print fiat currencies. Okay, that's my thesis pretty much in a nutshell. And the trajectory that the US is on they're heading towards bankruptcy. It's just a matter of time. And that's one of the platforms that Trump was elected on, was to fix the finances of the US government. All right, given that was the platform that Trump was elected on, he has a huge mandate to clean up the US federal government's finances. Hence why he has put Elon Musk and Vivek in charge of Department of Government Efficiency. They plan to slash the federal government's expenses by roughly 80%. The U.S. government's finances, I think, are rated roughly around $2 trillion is what their discretionary spending is. Discretionary. On top of discretionary, they have trillions more in other types of spending like Medicare and Medicaid that they must pay out. But hopefully they can find some efficiencies in those programs as well. More or less why I'm getting into that is because, back to my investment thesis in Bitcoin, if these individuals or this government is actually able to improve the government's finances and get it on a better path going forward, the question then becomes, why am I still holding Bitcoin? If the U.S. finances are improving or looking to continue to get better over time, then it kind of defeats the purpose of holding Bitcoin, because Bitcoin is it primarily trades against the U.S. dollar. So when you're long Bitcoin, you're short the U.S. dollar. And if you're short the U.S. dollar, there has to be a reason why you're short the U.S. dollar. And that's the reason why I've been short the U.S. dollar for a number of years. So anyways, the reason I bring this all up is because if Trump's administration is successful in improving the government's finances, it kind of weakens the case to hold Bitcoin. So I'm definitely on the lookout for this. I realize that this could take a number of years, and in the meantime, we could see another, major war in the world, given the geopolitical environment right now, which would see the U.S.'s finances explode even more. Their debt would run higher because they would have to fund the war. So that would make the case for holding Bitcoin stronger again. So I'm not ditching Bitcoin just yet, but it's something I'm on the lookout for, and I realize that is probably the number one risk for me to holding Bitcoin going forward. All right, everyone, take care.